Hello everyone, how you all are? I hope you all are doing great at home and also following all the protocols of COVID-19. We have discussed about the planty kingdom. Okay, so firstly, we have studied that R.H. Whittaker has divided it into five parts, that is Monera, Protista, Fungi, Plantae, and Animalia. So in the two classification system, this has been broadly divided into Plantae and Animalia, but then R.H. Whittaker has divided this into five kingdom system, that is Monera, Protista, Fungi, Plantae, and Animalia. Now we will discuss. We have studied this thing in detail. So now we will discuss that how is plant kingdom divided. Plant kingdom is divided into algae, bryophyte, pteridophyte, gymnosperm, and angiosperm. A detailed classes have been taken on this also. So this is only for revision purpose. That this kingdom consists the plants which are basically producer and they synthesize their own food. They have chlorophyll for it, and fungi, which is a member of Monera, Protista, and Cyanobacteria, they all were earlier kept on the same category with Plantae, but now that all are excluded. Now our main thing which we will discuss today, that is the division of Animalia kingdom. Okay, so this is the same diagram which is given on the page number 95. So if it's not clear from here, you can draw it from there. So kingdom Animalia is divided into two parts on the basis of cellular level and on the basis of tissue level. Cellular level means they have body which is basically cellular. There is no any tissues formed, there is no any organ system. They are on the cellular level. तो इसके बेसिस पे किसी किसी बटा गया किस फाइलम में, दैट इज पोरीफेरा. देन अगर मैं बात करूँ टिश्यू लेवल की, देन ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ टिश्यू लेवल, if they have no any body cavity around them, then they are divided into platyhelminthes. If they have a pseudo cavity, they have divided into nematodes. And then if they have true coelomates, then they all are divided into Annelida, mollusca, and arthropoda. So we will discuss each these things, it means each phylum in details. So first is the porifera. ओके मैं जो आपके बुक में डिटेल्ड में लिखा है मैंने उसे पॉइंट आउट करके पॉइंट बना के लिखा है, सो दैट विल बी हेल्प यू टू लर्न इट वेल एंड ऑल्सो टू मेमोराइज इट. once you studied it all, you need not to memorize it at all. आप उसे एक बार में अगर समझ लोगे सो आपको उसे सिर्फ क्रैमिंग की इम्पॉर्टेंट नहीं रह जाएगी, आपको उसको क्रैम नहीं करना पड़ेगा. यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड इट एंड कैन बी राइट ऑल दिस थिंग्स बाय योर ओन. सो पोरीफेरा, देखो पोरीफेरा कौन से ग्रेड पे था, दैट इज ऑन द सेलुलर ग्रेड. इट मीन्स ऑब्वियसली जब वो सेलुलर ग्रेड पे है तो यहाँ पे कोई भी टिश्यू, कोई भी बॉडी ऑर्गन, ये सब एब्सेंट होगा. तो इसका ऑर्गेनाइजेशन कैसा होगा, ऑन द सेलुलर लेवल. ऑब्वियसली जब इस पर कोई भी बॉडी ऑर्गन नहीं बना तो ये मोटाइल भी नहीं होगा. सो दैट इज मोटाइल मतलब कि वो मूवमेंट कर सके, तो ये एक नॉन मोटाइल हुआ. देन इसकी पूरी बॉडी पे होल्स रहते हैं which helps in the circulation of water and food, because this is found in the aquatic region, and this is hard outside which is called skeleton, and its example is cycon, spongilla, and euplectylia. Okay.